it's Matt. So it's been raining for the last couple days, and the tarp stood up pretty well. Big pocket over here, but it's because it's not secure, it's not taut, and that's what I'm going to try and work on today. I'm also going to try and grab some big logs and try and split them. So we'll see. I'm going to be able to use my my buck saw, so that should be pretty cool. But let's see what happens. A little more secure, a little cleaner. Use the rocks to tie everything up. So right here, 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 and here. I also put a vine along here because that's where the water was coming down. That's where it was pooling. Let's see what's next. I'm gonna try something. I'm going to tie each of these posts to this beam, and then I'm going to try and take some of that vine stuff, interweave it, and then the thinner stuff I'm going to attach over that. So hopefully we'll have kind of a thatch, kind of a weaved pattern. We'll see. Not too bad. Spaced them out. Experiment on this wall. So I think I'm going to try with the vines first because I've got a lot of that stuff. I've got a lot of the vines, or there's a bunch of stuff that's right over here. I've got some that's the thicker stuff that's down there. I'll probably use the thicker stuff down at the bottom. So let's see what we can do. It's getting there. I'm going to find some more branches, fill it in a little bit more. The vines weren't as pliable as I thought they were going to be. So once I get all that stuff tied up, I'm going to find some more, fill it in a little bit more, and then once I have most of it in, then I'll pull the flap down. And well, I'll cut along that beam, cut that all off, and fill in a little bit more over here, fill a little bit more over here. So pretty decent day's work. Got all the roof pieces tied up. That whole brick suggestion seemed to work, so I've got a rock in there, and then I tied it off over here, and then I just took the eye holes and just kind of tied them up temporarily. I may just leave it, but it works pretty good. Put a piece of vine right in here because this was forming a pocket, but now that this is tighter, it should be okay. Let's see if I can get over here without falling and breaking my neck. Kind of leaning, but getting kind of pooped. So I'm going to call it a day. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut across here. I'm going to tie all these up, and then I'll cut them across, and then fold the flap down, and then those eye holes I'll tie to these branches. Word to the wise, sharpen the bottoms to a stake, drive them in, tie them up, and then cut them off. A couple of them are kind of doing one of these things. They're kind of hanging, which sucks. But you know, what I did was I put a piece that runs diagonally across this way, and that's holding everything in place, so that works. But lessons learned. So I'm going to finish up this side, and then the other side, I'm probably going to come back this week at some point, and I'm going to start getting some of these logs, these big logs. Let me see if I can get over there. So you can see kind of over in this area and here, and there's a big old one right over here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do with that one because that's huge. But there's a bunch of stuff that I can salvage. Plus there's more up in a log pile up here that I'll try and take, and all of the stuff that's over here. Just kind of shave off two sides and see if we can build a wall. And what I'd like to do is build the second wall with that. We'll see. So if that works well, then maybe I'll redo the other side, but I don't know. That's the first log. Stripped and mostly cut down. Feeling pretty good. It's getting kind of warm out here. Feeling pretty good about it. Pretty neat, gotta say. Impressed. Yeah, there's stuff that I've done wrong. There's stuff that I could probably do better. But that's kind of the fun of it. I learn things, but I learn better by doing. Unfortunately, there are a lot of times when I have to make a lot of mistakes. And you know what? I've made plenty. But it's been fun. It's really been fun. Getting some exercise, you know. I gotta say, this is a pretty big accomplishment. Pretty psyched. Anyway, if you can, I'd appreciate it if you click like and subscribe. If you found me from another channel, or this is the first time you're watching, do me a favor and let me know how you found me, because I'm curious. Oh, great! Here come the gnats. It's probably good I'm leaving. But yeah, so let me know how you got here. Click like, click subscribe. There's a bunch of other people that I follow. Look at the list of the people that I'm following. There's a lot of really good people to watch. I'm kind of, like I said, I'm one of those. I am not an expert. If you've gotten this far, thank you. I'm not an expert. I don't pretend to be a bushcraft expert. I'm just a guy out here in my in-laws' backyard building something. Eventually, I did get a battery. It's called a Jackery. I think it's a Jackery pod or something. I don't know. Jackery 240. But I have to wear a CPAP machine when I sleep, so I got it so that I can go camping with it, and it worked really well. I had to do some things on my CPAP, turn off the heat and all that other crap. But yeah, so I'm going to bring that over, and now that it's been raining for several days here, so everything under the tarp was fairly dry, which is awesome. There were a couple pockets, and I smoothed everything out, so that should be okay. But yeah, maybe I'll bring my computer over here sometime this week. That'd be kind of cool. Cook myself some breakfast, do my meetings. That'd be awesome. Anyway, hope this finds you well. Get outside, enjoy, and have a good one. Later.